On a spectrum analyzer display, limit lines are frequently used to show the expected shape of a modulated signal. Most signal standard documents contain information about the shape of the over-the-air signal in the form of a mask definition. The easiest way to create a limit line based on the standard values is to create a table that shows frequencies and dB levels. Notice that there are two different requirements at 10.2 kHz, 20 kHz, 30 kHz, 60 kHz, and 75 kHz offsets. These requirements are easily met with Anritsu handheld spectrum analyzers, given their capability to insert a vertical segment into a limit line. Here is how to create this limit line on the instrument. Set the span of the instrument a little wider than 150 kHz, the spacing of the outermost frequency values. A value of 200 kHz works well. Set the reference level to 10 dBm if it isn't already there. Press Shift, then Limit 6. Make sure Upper is underlined on the top Limit soft key. If not, press the Limit soft key once. Press the Set Default Limit soft key. Press Limit Move and move the limit line to 0 dBm. In this case, we achieve this by entering 15 and pressing the dB soft key. This makes adding points simple. Press the Back soft key. Press Limit Advanced and change the limit line type to Relative. Press Back, followed by Limit Edit. Since the point at 10.2 kHz offset contains 2 dB values, press Add Vertical. Set the frequency of the points to 10.2 kHz by pressing the Frequency soft key and keying in 10.2 kHz. Press Next Point Right to select the second point in the vertical pair. Press the Amplitude soft key and enter -25 dBm. Add the next pair of points by pressing Add Vertical. Press the Frequency soft key and enter 25 kHz. Press Next Point Right and enter a value of -35 dBm. Calculate the dB values for the 30 kHz and 60 kHz offset points. In this case, -35 dB at 30 kHz and -65 dB at 60 kHz. Since the 2 points at 60 kHz have the same value, -65 dB, press Add Point. Set the frequency to 60 kHz and the amplitude to -65 dBm. Press Add Vertical and set the frequency to 75 kHz. Press Next Point Right. For a station of 10 kilowatts output or greater, enter an amplitude of -80 dBm. For lower power stations, calculate the value. Press Next Point Right and enter an amplitude of -80 dBm. You have built the right half of the limit line. Press Back, followed by Limit Advanced. To build the left half automatically, press Limit Mirror to turn it on. Press Save Limit and enter a name that will remind you of the purpose of the limit line. Since this limit line was built as a relative limit line, when you recall it for use later, it will be automatically placed at whatever center frequency the instrument is on. Once you are in the field to do a proof, set the center frequency and span and recall this limit line. You will be ready to start the proof immediately. For more information on Anritsu handheld spectrum analyzers, visit www.anritsu.com. Anritsu, your source for professional signal measurement tools.